Oh, hey, what's up? So, yes, I know this is a day late, but I was really, really busy yesterday. I'd like to say I was totally busy playing War of the Visions because, oh man, this game has been just like throwing so much at me over this anniversary of, events and things I gotta farm and grind that I totally lost track of time. But I probably shouldn't say that because I feel like, I'm setting myself up like if this were Murder She Wrote. Jessica Fletcher would see right through me and name me as the murderer because that alibi is bad. It's bad. So yeah, no, I was not busy with War of the Visions, unfortunately. Because yeah, man, it would be nice to get something right to hang out and do besides pull for new units that I don't know. Maybe they're awesome. Maybe they're cool to pull. I don't know. But yeah, it's maybe been like a little bit quiet, but no, I was busy with real stuff. I don't know why I had to use my deep voice for that, but yeah, super real deep stuff. Um, but now we can go take a look at those units. Well, in a second. But I would like to say that, hey, we had a great time in Limited. I don't know about y'all, but we were pretty happy with Grayskull's performance, so that was fun. It was a tough one. We were in Group A, and so we faced, some really, really stiff competition, but good things came out of it too. Made a new friend, shout out to Rags, and was just happy to be able to compete and run away with a nice little chunk of juicy viz. So it was fun for us. I hope you all did well and are happy to be back to regular guild battle. It always seems like by the end of Limited, you are just like so hungry, so thirsty for, I don't know, you kids use thirsty in a weird way, so don't take my meaning of the word thirsty, your meaning of the word thirsty, because that's not what I mean. But I'm hungry and thirsty, meaning I'm craving going back to my original team and setup with like my full power vision cards and espers and everybody that I really want in my team, and not just like somebody that I'm bringing because well, I kind of have to, and put this on you and wear this, let's go hang out, even though I'd rather have my BFF here kind of a scenario. So yeah, it was nice to get back to the regular group. And for anybody who wants a car update, man, I don't know what to tell you. So far, the light's back on. I went maybe like 5 days without the light, and then the service engine light came back on, and like I just have to like accept. And they told me the catalytic converters are like on this path. They're eventually gonna give up, but expect that light to come on. So I have to kind of live with it. And I love the advice to just put some electrical tape over it. That is some really good advice. The only thing I worry about is if that light starts flashing, which is like pretty serious. What if I don't see it? But maybe that's all for the best too. If the car implodes and I'm in it while it's doing that, well, hey, cheers, and it's been nice to know you. So, well, I don't know. We'll figure out how to address that situation, but I do appreciate your concern. And we're just gonna see how it goes for a while. So far, all right. Sorry, I had to cut that because I was thinking I hate editing. Should I just go with this? And I was like, no, because this is gonna take so long to upload with all this extra ridiculous chit chat. So, hey, you've been spared. You're welcome. Cheers. Let's go look at the units right now, so we know who's cool to pull, because you guys have been waiting, man. And anybody who's been holding on to that viz, being like, when is the door going to tell me who's cool to pull? Well, hey, I've got to get this out to you. Stat. So that's why I'm cutting my chit chat short, because I'd hate for you guys to be waiting on me. And well, I'd hate that you have been waiting on me, and I'd like to cut that short for you. So hey, I'm doing you a favor. So here we have Hyoh. He is our featured summon of the week. He is apparently the gift we get for playing this game for 3 years. Hyoh is our gift. He is what we get on our 3rd anniversary. Not the unit itself, where we get to try to pull for him. He is a 3rd anniversary special release unit. He will be a permanent pull, so I don't know where that fits in with the special, but he is here to do his little, fire. What do you call it? Fire splitter? Anyway, that thing. Sorry, I just got my hair caught in my drink. That was awkward. And I think any of you guys that played FFBE are thinking, oh my gosh, it's Hyoh, he's going to be totally powerful, because like he wrecked everything in FFBE, and he was everywhere. It was really annoying. My friends list was full of Hyoh, and on one side, it was like nice to see my friends list no longer be full of Sephiroth or whoever, but now it's full of this guy, and I don't know, I was never really a big fan of his design. I was a fan of the FFB story, and I followed that, and I really got into that, and I get it. I know all the nuances behind this, but no, he's just not for me. But oh, sorry, that's the spoiler alert maybe on whether he's cool to pull, but we can talk a little bit more. Let's go read about him or something. There you go. Alright, so this is the Merciless Blade Hyoh, a member of the Orders, a group of elite warriors directly under the command of the Emperor of Aldor. A swordsman of remarkable ability, he surpasses all of the other orders, yet his identity is a total mystery. Not a soul knows of the firm resolution or tragic sentiments that lie hidden beneath the Black Beast's mask. They're really up in the story there for any of you that don't know the story. And I'm not going to spoil it for you, because don't worry, that's not what I'm about. I really hate spoilers personally, so I will not give them to you. But here he is. He's got a main job of the Empire's Elite, a Vanguard Striker class, a job with a variety of attacking abilities, such as an attack that destroys physical barriers, and an attack with a wide area of effect. Next we have Lancer, Vanguard Striker class, a spear-wielding job that employs 2 panel-piercing attacks. Critical hit rates can be boosted for even greater damage. And then lastly, Knight, a Vanguard Striker class, a job that facilitates advantages in battle via attacks that weaken the enemy's attack and magic. His Trustmaster reward will be the Panther Helm. It is an armor piece, which is a mask worn by Hyoh of the Orders, bearing the form of a particular black beast. You could just say Panther. I mean, you're calling it a Panther Helm. I don't know why it's such a mystery. But anyhow, this mask, made with the advanced technology of the Aldor Empire, is said to have various functions that support the wearer in battle, such as providing information that supplements sight and hearing. That said, it would prove difficult to use the mask to its fullest potential unless the wearer's abilities, such as judgment and physical capabilities, are well honed. Wow, they're making it sound really special. So we'll have to see who can wear this. Looks like a lot of people can wear this, so I guess a lot of people have been deemed super, super special. But one of the things I was thinking about is who I might be able to put this on in the future. So if you look at the equipable jobs and maybe the similarities between them, it might help you predict who in the future might be able to wear this. But there's a list right there. I'm not going to go through all of them because you can read on your own, right? Right. Anyhow, let's see. Way of the Void is the ability on this. It'll raise your fire and your ice resistance for the targets within an area around self for 3 turns, and raise your own defense for 3 turns. So yes, this is going to be really great. Well, who I had in mind was Reagan, because Reagan's going to have like a little like fire ice duality going on. But I don't know if he's going to be able to wear it. You can tell me if you think you know. But anyhow, I think yeah. I like to play around with ice, so I like that fire resistance and the ice resistance too, because ice attacks ice. It's not like that doesn't happen. Anyhow, this is going to give you some hit points, some accuracy, some defense, and some spirit. So I see a lot of utility in this TMR personally. Extreme Nova is going to be his limit burst. So let's go see. I think we've been looking at this movie for like 3 hours while I was talking, but yep, there he goes. Busting everything up, yep, with his flamey sword. It looks like a big, like duster, feather duster. Like he's gonna go dust my ceiling fans right now. Hopefully not with fire, because that could be problematic, but that's kind of how he looks to me. But you're totally welcome to feel like he looks super, super cool. That's your prerogative. Anyhow, I don't know. This guy, is he cool to pull? Oof. I don't know. I mean, like he can apparently, do some stuff that has to do with re-raising courage. I'm not totally sure. It's not my job to know, but he's regular pull, so you can also just grab his shards right now and just, he's gonna show up eventually, right? I mean, I gotta say, I have since pulled Queen Macherie, Urel, I've seen Amnelis, people that, I didn't necessarily target on banner. They show up. They do show up eventually. So, cost 100. I'm not sure. I'm not sure you're cool to pull, Hyoh. I've also always wondered why your eyes were so red, and it looks like you're wearing some like 90s. Oh no, there we go. Some 90s sunglasses, and that's not your fault. But or early 2000s, I don't know. I get confused with that era because man, there were some weird people. But yeah, I just don't think this is a cool look. And knowing what I do know story-wise, I feel like, come on, let's do better with, than like, red lens Oakleys and a feather duster. I don't know. Especially because if you're dusting my fans and you're in that gray suit, you're going to get a lot of dust on your clothes, and that's not going to be a good look either. So I'm going to have to say, after all that is said and done, no, you're not cool to pull, and I'm sorry. It's not your fault. I mean, it's who you are. Your card, however, that's something we should go look at. In order to change the world, this is going to be a new VC again, permanent pull, so you can just, again, grab all the shards for it and wait to get it on your own. This is going to be, if you could just stop moving for a second, a card that's going to be related to jobs. It'll give you agility up 8%, critical hit rate up 20%, and magic attack resistance up 20. Those are some really, really awesome party abilities. However, you've got to keep in mind and look at who exactly can wear this. So we have in my Discord a fantastic fellow by the name of Your Nemesis who likes to post like helpful little pictures, especially for me, to show, exactly, break down each element and who's going to use this and who's going to benefit from it. And I know like we might be possibly moving away from element teams, but even job wise, just like looking at the units and being like, do I have these people? Am I going to use these people? Is this card going to be useful for me? Because yeah, those stats are great, especially like when you're thinking of a fire team, like for example King Mont and Sorrow. They can benefit from this from this card. So if you're gonna do like a little fire comp with the two of them and Hyoh, that'd be a real great thing to throw in and get that agility there and whatnot. And then yeah, like if you put this on Hyoh and that team, he's gonna get attack up 20%, defense piercing rate up 10, and then specifically because it's him, acquired AP up 30% and accuracy up 15. Rain is also featured in this. I don't know why. He's upside down. That's so strange. Weird. But magic up 40% for him for upside down Rain. But this is something, yeah, again, you're going to have to like look at the units you have, the team comps that you're thinking of putting together and figure out, is this worth it for you? And I don't know. Like it looks like, ooh, you have this banner for the card. Do you get, okay, so you get a 5-step guarantee, so you can get it for 10,000 Visor if you want. So that's something, yeah, again, with all these job VCs, it's really about thinking about the future and nailing down exactly where we're going to go with this. Oh, and I think, oh, it's got a little story on it, huh? We didn't read that. That's very important. Where are you, little story? A town in ruins, consumed by flames, and a girl who lost her life for believing in rain during a time of conflict. Oh man, precious bread. Not a single life was he able to save. I guess this is really spoiler alerty, and so I shouldn't have even paused. But anyway, their spoiler alerts, not mine. These memories of profound sorrow and regret lead Rain to his solitary fight. Concealing his various emotions and tragic resolution behind a mask of a black beast, he follows this callous path he has chosen. What awaits him going forward? Perhaps Darkfina, having turned into a crystal, can see it. Oh man, to know this all started over precious bread, and I gotta say, like, if you were ever infusing how like I was in FFBE, you know, we made a lot of loaves of bread. Like, we could have started a bread factory. We could have fed so many people with all that bread. And I had to eventually just start making breadcrumbs because it was going stale, all that bread. And so I've been basically enjoying panko crusted cutlets for, gosh, the last 3.5 years. Anyhow, well, this card is a cool card. And it does give some really, really excellent stats. Again, you just have to make sure that it's applicable to the units you have, the units you plan to have, what you plan to do, what your interests are, whether you like Oakleys, whether you have a fire team, do you like to dust fans, things like that. So you have to like take all these things into account before deciding whether you want to pull on this card. And you can get it, yeah, you can get it in that 10K guaranteed pool, and you could also just like maybe pull it on a free ticket. People do that. Apparently all the luck in Grayskull was just like off the chain this morning, so hey, cheers guys, that was pretty impressive. But yes, make sure that you are thinking ahead and thinking about what this is going to do for you, because it will be permanent pull, and you can just collect all the shards and things like that. So moving on, we have a new like War of the Crystal Darkness Festival style unit, and her name is Rysol, unlike her original name, which wanted to be a cleaner. So I guess we kind of have a cleaning theme going on today, because I think that if we put her original name together with Hyoh and his fantastic ceiling fan duster offer, then they would be like an excellent cleaning team, and I would hire them for sure, because she looks pretty awesome. Like, she's got a great look. I wouldn't mind those guys cleaning my place. No worries on that. So aside from that, we should look at what she's all about. She's got a pretty cool limit burst, as we've been watching and staring at, but let's look at the girl herself. She's the Holy Matron in the Garden of Deception. Her name for us will be Rysol, and she is one of the servants of the Void. She is seemingly kind and gentle as a figure, but in truth, her words drip with honeyed lies and deceptions that turn people's mind and drive them to ruin. Deceit, trickery, and duplicity are her endless game, but no one knows for what purpose she plays. I mean, she's got to play for like a pretty bad purpose, since she's knifing grandpas left and right, but hey, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she can redeem herself and be like, no, actually that grandpa was a horrible, evil grandpa. Or it's like I had to kill that grandpa for the greater good. I don't know. I'm gonna have a hard time believing that and swallowing that Rysol. But I gotta say, you look really cool. You look super cool. She's got a great design. This is just one of those examples of the War of the Visions art, just like going the extra mile, because yeah, she looks super cool. All right, let's go see what she's about. She's a servant of the Void, Deception, of course. Vanguard Striker class, a job that can withstand attacks with the help of Protect and Shell while supporting allies by bestowing HP Absorb to keep them in battle longer. And let me say, I noticed this in Limited. That is a really annoying thing. Somebody random was doing that. Oh man, who was it? Oh, who was it? Shoot. I can't even think about it. But it was somebody who really surprised me that they were able to throw that on somebody. Was it regular Mashiri? Or like some like rando SR or something. I don't know. But it sucked. And Earth can do this. They've got that little trick up their sleeve. And it is just devastating because they just keep healing themselves. And it's really annoying. And if she can do that, I'm just going to say right now, she's gonna be a pain. And I like to attack with ice. And I'm just gonna have to work on killing in one hit, because if they keep coming back and rehealing, because then they just drain, they take all your best skills, and next thing you know, you've got no juice left. It's a rough spot to be in. Anyway, okay. Vanguard Striking class is gonna be her Lancer sub job, a spear wielding job that employs 2 panel piercing attacks. Critical hit rates can be boosted for even greater damage. And then we've got Monk as her second sub-job, a Vanguard Striker class, which can create chains and deal massive damage with skills such as Pummel and Store. So this is an interesting little combination, especially when we have Tifa coming out with her 140. I'd be curious to see how these 2 gals pair up and like keep speed with each other. If they're going to get in there and like go crazy, or if Rysol is going to hang back for a second, because Tifa tends to just run straight into battle. She's all about it. So the pacing will be interesting to see on these 2. Anyway, her TMR is the Silent Pinion, which is this beautiful feathered headband that I would totally wear out. It's an accessory worn by Rysol, the servant of lies and deceit. It is crafted from materials formed through the absorption of negative energy that drifts into the world of the endless void. Materials that had absorbed the negative energy of the physical realm. The swooping pinion enables the user to move faster than the eye can follow, while the glittering crystals amplify mental strength in order to gather the power of the void efficiently. However, only a servant of the void can harness these powerful effects. The ornament appears delicate and easily broken, but on the contrary, it is extremely durable and will not be damaged by ordinary attacks. Ah, wow. So fancy headband. Fancy, powerful, and totally unbreakable headband. I like it. I wouldn't mind that, because I do tend to break my headbands, so I'd like this one. For its extra, read all about it and stuff. Durability. There you go. All right. I don't want to edit, so let's stay on track. All right, this is gonna give you some HP of 314, a defense of 12, and an extra agility boost of 5, while I'm offering you this TMR ability, Deceptive Mist, which will raise your own agility and area attack resistance for 3 turns. So think about that. If it looks good to you, of course, as an accessory. And then what else? Was that Limp Burst 2? Edge of the Void? Well, hey, here I am to tell you. It will deal a large amount of damage to targets within range, so AoE damage of a large variety with a chance of inflicting blind for 3 turns. An additional effect lowers defense piercing rate while blind is in effect. And, blind can be pretty devastating. So, like I was saying, I like to attack with ice. And if you've got little sniper girls or Sweetheart Celera or whatever, like, they really rely on their accuracy, so blind can be absolutely detrimental. So that's not something I like to see, Rysol. Yeah, she's gonna be trouble, I think, but she also comes with a really, really terrible banner, as these Crystal Warriors do, and she's only here for a week, so you gotta pull her, you gotta build her, you gotta do all the things. Thankfully, she's got hard quests, and of course you can throw her in her barracks, but they don't make it easy. They certainly don't. But her design is beautiful. It's a gorgeous design. So I have to say, is she cool to pull? I hate to say it, but yeah, she is. She's really cool. She's definitely cool to pull. I wish I could say that she was a good girl. because I do like chokers and I really like her headband, but no, I don't think she's very nice. But I'm still I'm still kind of getting caught in her web of deceit. So watch out for that. Watch out for that web of deceit. And if you want to grab her and hang out in the Garden of Deception, then, you know, I won't hold it against you, because I can totally see how that would be alluring and it'd be hard to avoid. So avoid, haha, get it, like, you know, because avoid, anyway. Well, there it is. We did it. Hyoh, no, not cool to pull. His VC, yeah, cool to pull if you know what you're doing in the future with your units and things like that. And then Rysol, man, dang, she's just cool. Hate to say it, but she is. So there it is, and I will get out of here because I'm really thinking I need to go buy some more stuff from the store, because I'm getting really low on that and I don't want to run out, because this is going to take forever to upload and I'd like at least something to do while I'm waiting. So I'm going to go take care of that business, and you guys are released. You can go spend your Visior as you see fit now. I'm happy to have been able to supply you with this information. So there you go. Cheers, good luck, and congrats to anybody that got them already, and tell me how you're feeling about it. All right. Thanks a lot for hanging out, and as always, awkward goodbye, and cheers.